Hi, this is Tom and Clem from Kudu Blue, and you're watching NOISEreel.
God, what it was called.
Dave here at the Great Escape 2017, and we've run into the RPMs. How you doing, guys?
Very well, thank you very much. How you doing?
Very well, very well. It's been a heavy weekend so far.
It has been.
So we'll see how we do today.
It's like living in a festival, actually.
It is.
We live down here, so yeah.
Yeah, so do I. So yeah,
do you? Oh,
you're a Brighton band, and you are sort of. There's a lot going on with you right now, isn't there? You've you signed to a record deal last year,
right,
and you're playing lots of festivals.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about the last couple of years and what you're doing?
Well, I mean, it's been so a lot happening recently because we recently had we had a debut album last year, and we've now got a debut, and we've now got a new album come out, a new EP. It's called Ages of Change, and it's very much about it's changed a bit from the last one. It's a bit more kind of produced, this one, but it's also lyrically it's very kind of conscious of, I think, the kind of times that we're living in today. And
hard times, hard Brexit,
for
austerity.
And for young people too, I think, because I think there's a lot of young people out there who are feeling frustrated.
So it's fair to say you're going down a little bit more of a serious route then in terms of your songwriting.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we do like to write the catchy tunes. We love doing that, but I think it's important that you can have both. You can have the catchy tunes, but with a message as well, and sort of a serious message, an important message behind it, I think.
Where can people check you out?
Well, I mean, we're all over all the social medias. That's what it's all about nowadays. So we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
And people can find you if they put in RPMs.
If you have a computer and an internet connection, you will find us, basically.
It's not rocket science.
So my name's Chelsea Rickson. I run the Brighton Music Office. We set up a central hub for everything to do with music in Brighton, and just connecting everyone and providing information and resources. This started based on the concept of music cities, which is the idea of boosting a city's musical economy. There was a report that was released called The Mastering of a Music City, which is a roadmap into boosting the musical economy. And so that's what kind of started it. And the kind of bare bones of it is running the online directory which we have. So with everything we did to map the city, we built an online directory, which is kind of lists of all recording studios and promoters, booking agents, record labels, everything in Brighton. And so the main thing is maintaining and running that, because as soon as it's up, it's out of date technically. So we're making sure we're kind of talking to everyone and still meeting as many people as we can to make sure that's all up to date. The benefits is kind of, I found personally, I think other people did as well, that Brighton's music industry was a bit like this, kind of dotted all over the place. And it was just a kind of, we built a picture of what it looked like, and then to have that central point of where people can come to. We've got it in terms of musicians, first of all, so to provide, we've got the online directory for them, and then information, resources, the advice clinic that we're going to set up. Then we've got people that want to work in the industry as well, so that's one thing. Everyone talks about bands not being paid for gigs. People that want to work in the industry never get paid, even more so than that. So that's a massive thing that we want to talk about in terms of like internships and paid internships, and where we can get them some paid work and experience, whether they want to work for a booking agent or a record label or something like that, getting them some work. And so that's the lower sort of economic level of everyone starting out. Next, we're going to be releasing the additional phases. So we're going to update the directory to have a couple more different sections within it. We're going to be launching the advice clinic. We hopefully in like the long term, we're going to have a hub, so an open plan space where freelancers can come and have some space and like free desk space, because that's one thing I think you see this throughout Brighton. There's people sat in coffee shops working everywhere. It's to bring more of the music industry together so they can like work together in this open plan space. So one thing we're doing is with secondary industry, so you've got say videographers, photographers, graphic designers that all work with the music industry. So it's going to be a case of kind of connecting that in as well on a kind of the bigger circle, as it were. So we're based in New England House with Wide Sussex at the moment, but to get in touch we are on Facebook, Twitter, all of the usual social things, and then it's just info@brightonmusicoffice.co.uk, or our website is brightonmusicoffice.co.uk, where you can message us from there as well.
Special request to all youth and youth voucher. But y'all get me juggle down in a little more.
This is NOISEreel here at Funk the Format Festival in beautiful Hove. It's a lovely sunny day and we're looking forward to a load of great music today. Hi, I'm here with Alice Russell and Jay Felix backstage at Funk the Format Festival. Guys, have you got any sort of, you're about to go on, have you got any sort of pre-gig rituals you do?
Well, I mean, those guys are there to help us warm up. I don't know if you can, you know, dressed up, fizzy. We have a little group hug and have a little remind ourselves what we're doing and relax because we're going to have a nice time. It's there to, you know, music is about enjoying ourselves, so yeah.
And Jay, you've just come from DJing and now you're going literally throwing straight into what are you doing now?
I'm playing guitar for this lovely lady.
Such a little slut. He's everywhere. He's in everything, and he's everywhere, darling. Isn't it?
So
we're happy to have him. He saved the day.
Amazing. Well done, Joe. Well done. What are you guys up to next? What are you up to next?
What are we up to next?
What are you up to next?
A few drinks.
A few drinks.
Sausage
yeah,
rolls?
a few drinks. Maybe a burger.
Musically or just fun-wise?
I mean, both really. So burger first, then music, I guess.
Yeah, new music. I'm working on some new music. Had some little babies, so that sort of slowed me down a bit. But I'm getting
Congratulations.
back. Thank you. But yeah, getting back in the studio, and you haven't stopped, have you?
I haven't stopped now. I've been doing some more things for True Thoughts, Abby Flynn, and lots of remixes. I've got Wrong Tom remix with Ragga Twins coming out soon. And yeah, just working on another album. Always working. You know.
Yeah, the best way to be. Well, thank you so much, both of you. I'll let you get on stage.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to this set.
You got the sense of me, now why you wrong, come give me, cause I ain't trying to claim Jiggy, but puff like P. Diddy.
I'm here with Tom and Clem from Kudu Blue. Guys, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, great man, enjoying the sun, it's lovely.
So you've been out for the whole day at this festival, haven't you?
I got here at about 1:30. Just rolling around in the sun really, just having fun, having a few beers, eating some nice food, got some chicken earlier, that was pretty good.
What would you say, what would your top tips be for anyone going to festivals, either playing or just visiting?
Baby wipes.
And pace yourself.
What's your weirdest festival story?
I once spent 6 hours from 1 in the morning till 7 in the morning talking about lard in a sleeping bag under a tree.
So Clem, you're from Birmingham, everyone else from the band is from Brighton. Yeah. You've come down from Birmingham. Weather's better down here?
Well, yeah, much better. It's nice to be by the sea as well, not just landlocked in concrete.
Is there anything you've brought back down from Birmingham in sort of culturally, Clem?
The rich culture.
So Shaded, new EP out, first EP?
First ever EP, yeah.
Talk me through the process, sort of how it's come about, what you like about it most.
Well, it started quite a long time ago actually. Drink Alone's been written for ages, and we started with the recording process with that sort of probably a year before last. A couple of demos we were doing of that, and then Enemy and Sugar Lems, they came about really differently. So Enemy was written in the rehearsal studio, and then Sugar Lems was written in my bedroom, which is where we do all our recording. Yeah, I'd say, I mean, personally my favourite, I don't really have a favourite actually, I really like all of them.
Excellent. Is there anything else you two would like to plug about, talk about?
Got some taster tunes coming up at some point, hopefully. We're working on lots of new music.
Yeah, we're working on a load of stuff to come out at some point, hopefully towards the end of the year.
Excellent. Thank you both so much. Good luck with the show later today. Have a great time. Cheers, guys. Guys, you just finished your show at Funk the Format. Absolutely killed it. What do you think of the festival? Have you played it before?
No, it's our first time here, which is a shame because we're local, aren't we? So we should
really local.
have been here more.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It's good.
Like it. Yeah.
It's really nice size.
Just watch the girl fall off a unicycle.
So you're a 12-piece band, and obviously festivals are great. You've got a big stage. Where do you actually fit when you're not on a festival stage?
It's a challenge. We fit into like some of the bigger pubs in Brighton and like London, so it's not too bad. But we've also got a sousaphone which requires high ceilings. There's so many things.
That is a big piece of kit.
We once played in a Marwood, the cafe, the Marwood Cafe, and it was tight. It was brilliant. It was one of the best gigs. Really sweaty, and everyone was really it was really packed up. It was brilliant.
Collectively, if it wasn't for the music, what would you guys do together? Do you think? What would be your sort of career paths as a group?
That's a collecting. We were talking about this earlier, weren't we? Fruit picking. We'd be fruit pickers. Honestly,
We're going with fruit
I reckon we'd be great, like, cooperative farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of produce gathered, short space of time.
Sow it quick.
Money made.
Reap it quick.
You've got a lot of East Coast hip hop influence within the band, but who, if you could pick anyone, would you like to share the stage with?
Well, I think you're struggling there, mate, because we've got 12 people in this band with a massive, like, collection of, like, musical tastes.
Yeah,
and so, like,
it'd be a bit of a fight,
your wonderful husband will be bang on that East Coast hip hop. But I used to play in a folk band, and I'm a massive Oasis fan. That's me. That's what I like to do. So for me, if I was out there with Liam Gallagher, that would be incredible.
So I mean,
Good choice, but
yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess Notorious B.I.G. isn't really going to fit when you.
Let's have B.I.G. and let's do it. Why not?
Everybody from sunny side, everybody from side to side. Show me something. Everybody from side to side, everybody from side to side. You gotta show me something. Crazy body from side to side. I'm on a long road, California. She's a bit lonely when you know her. Stay at the motel, Louis Obispo. Everything shrouded in pink disco. And I can't be still. Even though I'm ill, I'm in a state of retribution. I'm here for my own execution. Even the outside looks quite bitter. At least we're covered now in glitter. And we can be well. In our living hell. A taxation nightmare at the hand, but we live at our most grand.
I'm here with Graham from Mr. Bongo. Graham, welcome to Funk the Format. How
Thank you very much. I'm very well, sir. Yourself?
Yeah, very, very well, very well. Enjoying the good festival vibes here.
Yeah.
But you guys, see, Mr. Bongo, you've been around for like ages. Like, So, if you want to talk to me sort of about the history of Mr. Bongo, that'd be great.
Yeah,
People might not know about you. Like.
For sure. I mean, it was started in 1989. The founder of Mr. Bongo, and if you want a person who is actually Mr. Bongo, it's a guy called Dave Buttle, who lives in Brighton now. He started in 1989. Several shops in London. Was kind of the main guy who was responsible for bringing a lot of Latin American music, a lot of Colombian, Brazilian, Venezuelan music, a lot of salsa, Colombian, Brazilian, a lot of African music as well, into London in the acid jazz days, and he was one of the main distributors, I suppose. And he was going over to South America since he was very young. I think since he was at school, basically. So he was buying records. Started bringing in independent US hip hop as well. A lot of the big labels, the Def Jam, Stone's Throw, and Raucous, and that kind of stuff. And that was kind of the big hype. And they sold a lot of records out of that store, and it became a legendary spot. Yeah, there was a lot of connections made, a lot of records sold, and then a lot of connections in Japan as well. Yeah, great times, and I think things changed with the changes that went on in the music industry. Over the next 10 years or so, bringing us up to the point where we are now, which is an incredibly fertile, incredibly interesting time now, where you have several different audiences who are into the music that essentially Mr. Bongo has been representing since day one.
I mean, obviously you've got a great taste for music, being like put such a great label and shop through the days. What is in your record box at the moment? What are you going to be spinning here that's going to really blow this crowd away?
There's a lot of... The thing with Mr. Bongo is it's a team effort, and that's all. I think that's always been its credit. And there's a lot of people that have worked at the shop or worked at the label who have been very, very into music. The Brazilian disco, the 80s Brazilian boogie disco, the 80s African disco and boogie stuff, which really no one was particularly interested in 5-6 years ago. It's the stuff that's really doing damage. Really selling a lot of records, brilliant music. A lot of it I don't know. I hadn't known until it's been reissued recently. So it's always something new, and the ambient stuff at the moment is very, very popular. Music from memory, labels like that. Rush Hour is still doing incredible things.
So, in terms of new releases for you guys, what is coming out? What should we be looking out for when we pop into Mr. Bongo in Brighton?
Well, we got a couple of big ones coming out this summer. Gal Costa India, which is one we've been trying to reissue for a long, long time, which is kind of post-Tropicalia. Everything Gal Costa has done is just fantastic. It's incredible. It's very rich. It's so diverse in its sound. It's got a track called Pontos de Luz, which was actually sampled by Kate Tronada on Light Spots. So people would recognise it from that. The other one we're doing is Rob St George and Lincoln Olivetti, which is their self-titled record, which is ultra-polished 80s Rio Brazilian disco boogie sound. Again, very sought after, almost kind of Prince vibes.
Excellent. And for anyone who's in Brighton, they don't know where to find Mr. Bongo record shop, whereabouts are you guys?
Well, we opened a shop in Brighton in November last year, and it's next to the Eagle on Gloucester Road near the Basket Makers. It's only open on Saturdays at the moment, 11 till 6, and sometimes on bank holidays. But yeah, we're there, and if people want to pop in and get stuff, they're more than welcome to knock on the door and come in and have a look. So.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Graham. Have a smashing set.
Thanks very much.
See you soon. Cheers, man. Thank you.
Hello, we're the RPMs, and this is our song called I Think It's Stupid, but I Think It's Love.
Babe, I've been known to lie. love you, love you. But I think it's love you, love you. But I think it's love you, love you.